Welcome to the Simpler Business Podcast, where we talk about ways to do what you love and serve your people in a way that brings you income and freedom. I'm your host, Marissa Roberts. Join me as I chat with my favorite entrepreneurs about how they simplify their biz so that you can simplify yours. I've been running my own businesses for more than 12 years now, juggling them around family responsibilities and all the other life admin. And one of the things that's always popped up for me is this feeling of being just a little bit behind. Like I'm trying to keep up, but I'm never quite getting everything done. I don't think I'm alone there. I'm really only just realizing now that there's not going to be a point where everything is done. That goal is realistically not achievable. So why was I putting that pressure on myself? There will always be another project to work on. There will always be another load of washing to do. That's not me failing to keep up. That's just life continuing on. Lately, my focus has shifted from how much I can get done to how I feel when I'm getting things done. And that's really helped to lighten my load. I still want to be productive, but I want to take a more easeful approach to it. And here is how I'm currently doing that. The first thing I take care of is my mindset. When I wake up feeling like I have a ton to do and not enough time to do it, that's a sign that I actually need to pause and set an intention for my day with affirmations like, I have plenty of time to get things done. I can enjoy myself and do things for me as well as for other people. My work flows smoothly and easily, and I love what I do. My day will be light and fun and full of creative moments that feel really good. The shift I feel when I do this is amazing. I feel calm, I feel in control of my day, and I'm excited to jump in. The next thing I focus on is prioritizing my tasks. I use the Covey Eisenhower method with the focus on what's urgent and important. I brain dump my to-dos and then I group them together, and the things that are the most urgent and important get spots in my digital calendar for the week or for the month, and the rest stays in that brain dump. And over time, as they get more important and more urgent, that's when they'll go into the calendar too, or I'll delegate or outsource them. And if I realize that they aren't actually that important after all, then I'll let them drop off. I also schedule life tasks and self-care and fun things into my calendar so that they become just as important, and I can see at a glance how full each day is and cut it off when it looks like I have enough going on that day. When I'm working, I just follow my calendar. I check what I have booked for that day and how long I have allocated to do it, and I jump in and I get it done. I usually allocate a 90-minute session for work tasks. I learnt that from Ruby Lee this year, that 90 minutes is the perfect or ideal length of time for really productive work. And that's been true for me. After 90 minutes, I tend to lose focus and I need a proper break. I need to go and do something relaxing or something fun. That 90-minute block also really helps me let go of the need for perfection, and I don't have time to procrastinate either. I like to play lo-fi music when I'm working so that I can get into the flow state, and yeah, that works really, really well. I get a lot done in that small amount of time, and then I can enjoy the rest of my day or get life stuff done too. Creating an easeful approach to my workday is about finding the balance between productivity and self-care. I use my time for myself as much as for others. I allow myself flexibility too. I like to add buffer time into my calendar for the unexpected things that can pop up. There will always be times when I need to shift my calendar around to accommodate the pop-ups. And if my calendar is too full, that's when I start having to work much longer hours or do some work in the evenings, that kind of thing. And I really don't want to do that. So buffer time gets put into the calendar and then that issue doesn't pop up. So I guess when I look at it, most of my days have time for work, time for life stuff, and time for fun or rest or recharging. I guess that's not really anything new. It's not anything that hasn't been done before. But it's pretty new for me to have this awareness of things that I do and when I can do them. And it gives me a much more realistic view of what I can actually fit into my week. And when I look at my calendar and I realize I'm getting a lot done, that feels really, really good. I'm not actually behind. And when people ask me to do things, I don't have to think, oh, how can I cram that in immediately for them? I can think, all right, where in my calendar do I have room for that? And sometimes that'll be in a couple of weeks instead of right now, and that's okay. For me, shifting my mindset and redefining what a successful or productive week looks like makes a huge difference to how I approach my time at work and in life. Things feel easier now, and I'm loving that. I'd love to know more about your approach to getting things done too. Come and find me on Instagram at Marissa Roberts Official, and we'll have a chat about it. And I'll see you in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Simpler Business Podcast. If you did, please subscribe, rate, and review us on Apple Podcasts. There's a link in the show notes to make it nice and easy for you, just the way we like it. If you're ready to simplify and scale your business, you can get started with my free audio class at marissaroberts.com. See you next time.